Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Smarter Campus podcast. Today, I have a special guest, Dawson Brown, a seventh grader at Sacagawea Middle School in Bozeman, Montana, my alma mater, where I went to school, and a personal friend of mine. Dawson, thank you so much for being here. Could you just tell the people listening a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, it's great to be here. What I like to do in my free time is I like to run, be active, and that's really it.
Yeah. Well, for everyone listening, Dawson's a very special young kid. I've got to work with him on some AI stuff in the past. And I was on a trip with him this summer, and he was telling me all about how he's interested in using this stuff. And I thought it'd be interesting for everyone to listen to what he has to say. So, Dawson, how did you first learn about AI?
I've always kind of known about AI. When I first really learned about it, though, I was probably like watching like Instagram,
Yeah.
and I just saw some funny AI video, and I was just curious to learn more about it.
Yeah. So, what do you use in AI? Like, what AI softwares do you use?
Uh, well, I use Boodle, which has like ChatGPT, Claude. It has all the perplexity. It has all the big AIs.
Yeah. Do you use anything else?
Uh, Not really. I mean, that's the only really thing that's unblocked at my school. So easy
Okay.
to use.
So what do you're a seventh grader, right? Like I said.
Yeah,
So what do your teachers kind of like? Do they talk about AI at school?
not really. Uh, they talk about it a little bit, but it's kind of a brief like conversation, and they don't really like AI. I don't think, but I mean, I think it's a great thing to use.
Yeah. So what do they say that makes you feel like they don't like it?
Well, they like you shouldn't use AI on like this. You shouldn't use AI to do this when like AI can like teach you when they can't teach you the subject that you're trying to learn.
Yeah. So like how do you use it to like learn things?
Well, when I'm like doing my math homework, I like take a picture and then put it into AI so it like teaches me how it did it
Yeah.
and how I could get the answer like next time.
Yeah. So do you think AI's made you smarter?
Yeah, I for sure. AI has definitely made me smarter. I would probably be failing school if it wasn't for AI right now.
But not like it's doing all of your homework, right? It's like
No.
helping you do things.
It's I probably only use it like on like the really challenging questions at like the beginning of a topic, and then I probably don't use it ever again.
Okay. So, what would you say you are most curious about learning in AI? Like, what do you wish you knew more about?
Just kind of like how it works. I've always been a little confused. Like it's kind of weird how it just gives you an answer in like half a second when it would probably take like 10 minutes to just search it up on the computer.
Yeah. So, do you like wish your teachers would teach you about it?
No, for sure. I would definitely wish my teachers taught me about AI.
Okay. So, let's make a hypothetical situation here, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you could walk into a perfect Sacagawea middle school classroom where everything was working the way Dawson would like it to, how would your teachers be using AI? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I think my teachers probably would be using AI, and they could like explain it in multiple ways when like some people learn differently than others.
Yeah, totally. So, would you say that it's helped you learn in your own learning style?
Yes, for sure. Like ChatGPT, it kind of like learns how I learn.
Yeah,
So it can like when I ask for help, it like knows what I need exactly, and it can just tell me.
yeah. Okay. So now I kind of want to talk about your friends. How do lots of people at Sacagawea use AI?
Uh, very. I Some people use AI definitely. Uh,
What are like kind of the AI softwares that people use at your school?
Probably mostly ChatGPT, like on their like phones and stuff. But
Do they use Snapchat?
yeah, the Snapchat AI, it's like mid, I guess.
Okay, tell me more about that. How
Uh,
did you ever use it?
Oh, I used to on my math a lot, and then I remember it actually got a couple questions wrong that I like had to fact check. So that's when I stopped using it.
Because I got it wrong.
Yeah,
That's funny. So lots of kids use Snapchat AI.
I would assume, yeah.
That's super interesting. So would you say that like the fact that your teachers don't teach you about AI makes people use it kind of the wrong way?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. When they like say like don't use AI, it's like people want to use AI more about it. When I think it should be used as like a teaching tool, not like a exam writing thing. It should like teach you how to write your exam better.
Yeah. So one thing, remember me and you we were on our trip together and we were doing some coding, right? And like coding's hard, especially for someone that doesn't know anything about coding. Like would you say that that game that me and you built, for everyone's reference, me and Dawson made a little balloon tower defense game together on a boat. Would you say that that like made you interested in working with technology and building things?
Oh, definitely. It was like right when I got home, I wanted to create like another one of those games, but I like didn't know how to like write a prompt really.
Yeah. So it's like Dawson, for your understanding, lots of people listening to this like are trying to figure out a way if AI is cheating or AI is not cheating, right? And like what you're saying is that you think like you can learn so much more with AI, right? So like when you're learning a math class, do you think it would be helpful for you to like use AI, say like, okay, if I wanted to be an astronaut when I grow up, right? This AI can help me learn how to do that, right? Because math and things come together. So like, would you say it opens up the way that you think about the world? I guess that's a big question. I apologize.
Yeah, it definitely helps me like how I think about the world because it's like it opens up so much more than like just a little bit. It's now like this much.
Yeah, it's so true. Uh, so do you ever talk to your teachers about it?
I did a little bit and then I stopped because I got like yelled at,
Okay.
but I definitely have different opinions than them about
Yeah.
it.
Do you think they have any understanding of AI?
A little bit. I mean, I think one of my teachers is new, and
Hmm.
so like he used AI for his like college stuff. So he definitely like understands a little more, but it's like not as much, you know.
Yeah. So that teacher that so how do you know that he used AI in college?
It's you he like told us, yeah, I used AI on a couple of my papers and I didn't think it was that good, but it's like yeah, you shouldn't use it on your papers, but you should use it to like teach you
Yeah,
stuff.
that's so true. That's super interesting. So like that teacher, right? Did that like so he doesn't positively talk about AI at all?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of hushed at our school just
Yeah.
because nobody wants you to use it when it should be used as like a really good resource to like things. I mean, it can scan the internet in like half a second when it could take you like 20 minutes to check if your site is verified and like what if it's like correct and stuff, where AI can just do it in like 3 seconds.
Yeah. So what like technology do you learn at school? Like what do they teach you about computers and things like that?
They really don't teach us much about like computers in our electives class. You can choose to be like a you can do like tech ed,
Yeah.
and the only thing we really do is just learn how to like build off this like little game, but it like doesn't really teach you. And the other thing we do is learn how to type, which is like yeah, that's a great skill, but I think we could be doing a lot more in that class.
What would you want to learn about in a tech ed class?
Well, definitely AI. I mean, that's like the future of tech.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah.
So you do you use TikTok, Instagram Reels, any of those things?
Yeah, I switched over to TikTok. I used Instagram like 3 weeks ago, and then I switched to TikTok. Yeah.
So do you see a lot of like AI stuff on
Oh
there?
yeah, there's so much AI stuff. actually just got an app. It's called Sora AI, and it creates like funny AI videos. It's like funny.
Yeah, do you use that?
I do a little bit.
That's a funny, is really funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sora's great. Uh, that's so interesting. So, like, have you ever, like, would you ever show your teacher Sora?
Uh, maybe if my teacher's like really chill, but like probably not.
So, do you feel like uncomfortable talking to your teachers about this stuff?
I mean, a little bit, just because I know they really like most of them really don't like it, and uh, and it's like hard to talk about it when you think it's a great thing and they think it's like terrible.
Yeah. So like you would love to like I because Dawson, a big misunderstanding in the world is that lots of people just think kids want to use AI to like cheat, right?
Yeah.
But like what you're saying, and I'd love for you to kind of like explain this more, if you want to, it's like you want to learn about it. It's this new thing that you see on TikTok and Instagram. You see it all over, and there's apps that you're using, but you don't really know what it is, right? So like you would like it if your te sorry, rephrase my question. Do you think you would use AI better if your teachers were open about it?
Oh, for sure. I feel like most like kids think it's like they like to be a rebel and like use AI to cheat. Where if the teachers like explained it more like thoroughly and taught you how to use it, then I feel like that'd be a lot easier and kids would be getting like better grades.
I love that. That's great. That's super because what you're saying, right, is that like if someone talked to you about it, you would feel more open to talking to them about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you did, let's give an example. Say you wrote a paper using AI and it was incredible, right? But it wasn't like AI wrote the whole paper, it was you working with this. If your teacher was okay with that, you would show them exactly how you did it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it's like if you know you're not going to get in trouble, then it's just so much safer to like tell someone.
Yeah. So like what would happen right now if you went to your uh like writing class and were like, I used AI to write my paper?
Uh, I'd probably get like probably detention or something. I don't know. It'd probably be a bad punishment.
Have any of your friends gotten like caught using AI before?
No. Uh, I don't think any of our teachers use ChatGPT 0.
Yeah.
So, uh, I got asked if I was using AI on one of my papers last year, and I wasn't. It was just like I was just using like a really big word, and the teacher didn't think I knew the word, and it was just funny because she like crashed out on me.
So, how did that make you feel?
It was just like she doesn't like know really how it works. Like when you should. I mean, it's yeah, I feel like everybody should know how AI works.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's a hard concept, right? It's like a hard thing. So, how do you know about ChatGPT 0? I would like to know. Where'd you
Well, I mean, I know there are some people that like use AI to write their papers, and I've just like seen it on like Instagram and TikTok where it's like I've seen memes about like when your teacher uses ChatGPT 0, but like and catches you, and now you have like a bunch of detention. So that's how I know like it can like tell if it's AI.
Okay, that's super interesting. So like how say how many like what percentage of your friends like use it, would you say? Like do you talk to kids about it or is it kind of like no one talks about it and everyone just does their own thing?
Nobody really talks about it, but I know like everybody uses it. Like almost everybody I know uses it.
So what like you said you can use Boodlebox because it isn't blocked by your school. Are all of the other ones blocked?
Yeah, most of them are. I think some of the kids they just take home like their stuff. They just have a bunch of homework at the end of the day, and then they just like go through it in like 15 minutes from just using AI.
Do you think your homework is helpful if at all? Like do you think if you do your homework, you like learn things from it that are applicable to your life?
Yeah, because I focus a lot better when I'm at home because like just there's so much people like talking
Yeah.
in the classroom, and it's just And then I come home and I do the homework, and it's like, whoa, I didn't get this in class, and now I totally get it at home because AI just taught me how to actually do this.
That's so cool. So you use it to teach you things that you don't understand.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so awesome. So this was great. We're kind of coming up on time. So I have a question, but kind of a bigger question. If you could snap your fingers and change, like Thanos is the reason I came from this. If you could snap your fingers and change one thing about school, what would change?
Uh, Probably just like how the teachers kind of teach. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like they're way too strict on like everything really, when they should be like they should teach you why you shouldn't use it instead of just being like don't use this and then like never talk to you about it again.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, it's funny because Dawson, a lot of people don't talk to kids your age about this, right? But it's so important because like you're learning habits that you're gonna, right? Middle school is where you learn how to do high school. And when
Yeah.
you learn how to do high school, you learn how to do college, right? So, two more questions. Like, would you say this is a hard question. You can skip it if you want. But would you say that what you're learning is preparing you for the real world?
Uh Kind of. I mean, in specific jobs, I would definitely like engineer. You would
Yeah,
kind of need math. In other jobs, you would need writing.
yeah.
And in some ways, yes, but like if you're a construction worker, I mean, that nothing really implies. You can just use like your calculator or use AI.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's so interesting. Like, there's so many things in the world that you can learn about, but it's hard when your teachers are saying this thing that's incredible is bad, right? Uh,
Yeah.
so last question, Dawson, this was amazing. You did such a good job. What's your favorite way to use AI outside of school? Like, I like to use it for cooking. What's your favorite, like, funny, weird way to use it?
Probably. Oh, my funny weird way to use it is definitely the Sora AI videos. I like to just create like random videos like brain rot and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny.
It is funny. When did you get access to Sora?
Well, one of my friends a couple weeks ago got a code to it, and he gave me a code, and that's how I got it.
Did you make a face of yourself?
Uh, I did, but I didn't like post it, but I like created a couple drafts about it.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Very,
super fun.
it's super funny. Well, Dawson, thank you so much. Any lasting thoughts? The people listening to this are probably teachers. Is there anything you want to say to teachers?
I just think AI is a great thing that's being taught in a wrong way, and it should be changed how it's taught instead of just saying, no, you shouldn't use this. Don't ever use this when you should use this, just not in this way.
What an ending. I really appreciate that, Dawson. Thank you so much. And for everyone listening, we'll see you next week. Dawson, thank you so much.
I thank you.